I'm super excited today. I'm just heading over to my friend Dom's place, Kigali Motorbike Rentals, because he's letting me test drive a slightly bigger bike. So at the moment I'm driving around on my little TVS 150 and he's going to switch me up to a Cyclone, which I don't think is a huge bike. I think it's about a 300, 350 maybe. But the reason that I'm doing this and that I'm going to go and try and get comfortable with this bike is because on Friday we're going on a group ride, and I'm really excited because I've never been on a group ride before. If you saw my video where I drove from Kayonza, I think it was down to Rusumo, I did inadvertently and accidentally join a biker gang for about 10 minutes. They went past me and I just tailed on the end. But I've never been on a proper group ride before and a little bit nervous, won't lie, worried I won't keep up or will probably get lost, knowing me. But yeah, I'm really excited, and just before I go off to test drive the Cyclone, I thought I would test drive the things that I bought at the hardware store the other week. So yeah, there's no real biker shops in Kigali. I would definitely love to find a leather jacket or, you know, an appropriate jacket to wear whilst riding, because I'm aware that I'm very exposed when I don't have something like that. But what I have bought is, I bought a Dayglow high-vis vest, and not just any high-vis vest. This high-vis vest has pockets. It's got lots of pockets, and this is really brilliant for me because, you know, when you're driving around, like, where do you put your phone? Where do you put your camera when you're not using it, you know? So with this, I can just pop all of my bits in here and I can take them out when I want to take a picture or, you know, check GPS or, you know, things like that. So let's just try it on. Hopefully it'll make me a little bit more visible. The thing with these, right, so they're always made for men, and so they're not too small except for the zip. So the zip, I always have to sort of hike it up over my bum to get the zip done. It's the same with biker jackets in the UK. Like, whenever I was putting on a biker jacket, if it's not specifically built for a female form, the zip is the problem. It's nothing about the rest of it, it's always the zip. I've got a big arse is what I'm trying to say. Oh no, there we go. So yeah, it's maybe not the sexiest thing on earth, but it is very visible, which is very, very important. And yeah, I love the pockets. I love the pocket space. So yeah, I can put my like Insta camera in here. I can put anything I need in here, so it's great. I'm very happy with this. And it was only like 10,000, which is about, I don't know, £6 or £7. And the other thing I got was this, and it is wet weather gear. So it's a jacket and it's trousers for wet weather. I do have a pair of wet weather trousers my mum lent me, and I do also have a wet weather poncho from my favourite theatre company in the UK. Theatre company. Micron are just the most amazing theatre company in the UK. They travel around the whole of the UK on a narrowboat called Tyseley, and they just set up in pub beer gardens. So in the UK there are a lot of pubs next to canals, and they usually have a garden, and you sit out there in the summer and you watch some theatre with them. Yeah, they're awesome. They generally cover plays about social justice and history of the UK. So if you ever get a chance to see them, go and see them. I'll leave the link below. They're fantastic. But as you can see, the poncho, the poncho is not ideal driving attire. What I tend to do is like tie it like this. I try not to drive in the rain anyway, but sometimes you just need to get home. So yeah, I tend to do that, but it isn't great. So let's try the new one. I always hate taking things out of the bag because it's so easy to get it out, but really, really hard to get it back in again. I don't think I'm going to get into these trousers. They're like really, really slim. I think that's going to be a bit of a squeeze. Oh my goodness! I did not expect that. I am in the trousers. I think sitting down might not be so easy in them, they're pretty tight. But really it was the jacket that I was after, and it's also got reflective material on it, which is fantastic. And a hood, but then I've got my helmet on, so that's not really important, but it's really, really nice. It's got a little bit of padding in there as well, so I think if I did take a spill on this, it would be helpful. Again, I've got to get it up over my arse before I can close it. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. It's a bit too hot and sweaty and non-breathable for everyday riding, but if it's raining, this is going to be perfect. So that set cost me 21,000, which I thought was good value. So yeah, so if I'm driving and it's getting darker, it's raining, hopefully I won't be in that situation, but I was in that situation when I was driving to Golden Tulip Hotel in Bugesera. So if I'm ever in that situation again, this is going to make me a little bit safer and definitely a lot drier. So yeah, I'm really happy. So I'm going to head off and take a test drive now.